But we have a new champion to discuss.
Great.
Tiny little cat who's probably like the worst champion in the game right now. And I'm not sure if it's because people don't fully understand how to play her.
I think that's a big part of it.
Or she's just really undertuned. But nevertheless, she's got the lowest win rate in solo queue right now. She seems to have she's got a really unique playstyle. I'll definitely give the character that, but Yummi is just, if I see her in LCS, I'm probably gonna really want to turn that game off until people start pulling out some weird strat with her. Like we
I really want to turn it on just to see what they did.
Yeah, that's gonna probably be the more interesting part, is being like, what are they doing? Oh, they just
why? Like, who did you pick this with? Like,
yeah,
who did you pick this with?
That might
why?
be more interesting because like the champion you pick Yummi with is very important. I
saw someone pick it with Kog'Maw the other day. It's like, no way, you're gonna lose that lane so fucking bad. You're gonna get bodied. But if you take if you have like a Lucian, a Jhin, some kind of like a Kai'Sa,
I don't
maybe
like it
Vayne.
on Jhin.
What?
I don't like it on Jhin. I feel like he has to play too far. I don't know. I feel like he has to play too far back to be a good AD carry the way he's played, and
I think it depends upon how you're playing your Yuumi. It depends upon how you're splitting your time in. And
also,
out, but...
you shouldn't sit on your AD carry the whole time as Yummi. Just straight up.
Then you're just
don't do that.
I think if you want to take though, like if we see another hit to AD carries, or we see teams wanting to still pick like what do we call it, like Bruiser's bot, like I think like an Aurelia.
Bruisers.
Not like an Aurelia or something.
Okay, I wouldn't call them bruisers. Aurelia is more of a fighter definition, but it's basically Aurelia and Yasuo. That's basically the list.
If you want to, but those two champions with Yummi sound really good to me because they're both able to fight on their own. They're both really reliant on speed, so giving them something that can speed them up and heal them and literally root them. Like, that seems to me like very good. Like, you just need to pick it with something that's able to fight on its own or play super safe. Or Singed if you want to troll. Don't pick it with Singed, dear, for the love of God. For the love of dear God. I have such bad memories. I have such trauma attached to this. For context, I was in a game. My top laner picked Singed. My mid laner picked Yummi.
They're watching!
That's fine. My mid laner picked Yummi and then went top. And then left an open mid, a whole open mid, and that's a game. And then they tried to do a bot lane, and it didn't work because you can have
got a brand new Disco Nuno for you guys.
Anyway, all I'm saying is you just need a good champion that can duel. I really like it on Ezreal. I really like it on Kai'Sa. I really like it on Lucian. These are all
anyone who can take teleport.
MOBA. And not even anyone who can take teleport, because like even if I think it's like kind of fine if you don't take teleport. Like obviously you're missing a little bit of utility, but you're not missing that much. Even if you take heal, I like it on Twitch too. I like it on things that are good at fighting 1v1 because you don't have that extra body all of the time to offer you pressure. And when Yumi's out, she's so squishy that she doesn't apply the same pressure that even like a Nami applies.
Or a Sona.
Or a Sona, because
nearly squishy.
Her damage is a lot lower and her utility is a lot different, although I think there is a lot of utility. I personally don't think she's that bad, only because, or I'm not that I don't think she's that bad. I'm more of the camp of wanting to withhold judgment on whether or not she's the worst, just because I really think that her play style is so different than anything else we've seen before that it's going to take a lot of people time, especially people at the MMR I play at, a lot of time to figure out the optimal way to play her. I think that just is going to be a little bit.
So we've tried out a bunch of builds with Yummi with our group, but like what was the most successful really? Like it's the sort of
me or Doug.
It's been like the sort of no. I mean like build wise.
Yeah, it's like you go for a more. I like to go for a Healy build. I max Q and E simultaneously 1-1-1-1-1 and do W last because I find when I max W the stats are negligible compared to whatever slow poke or
you're always going to get more damage out of it than the what I think you end up getting like 30 AD at level 18 or something.
Yeah,
it
whatever.
sucks.
But then, but it's not meant to be your best ability. I think that what I like about her, what I like on her is like you get an Athene's. I think you could get a Redemption. I think you could get what's that stupid item? Ardent Sensor. I think those have been the core that I've really liked because you can find yourself moving between champions and team fights, offering these heals. If you have that early Athene's, you get a huge heal pretty early in the game that can actually make like a pretty significant difference in the late early and early mid game. If that makes sense, the late early game and the early mid game, having that Athene's can actually be like huge because if you have that thing stacked, you're getting way, way, way more health back than you usually would, and it can really help turn a fight.
So, I honestly love her on Aatrox. Because if you pop onto Aatrox with his ult on,
that's crazy.
You're getting 70% more for your heals. You're getting your ultimate flying at them. And you're getting
root. You're getting a
and you're getting those crazy roots to help at Aatrox land his crit zones. And I think that's a really good combo, and as strong as Aatrox is right now, I think that's going to be a big pick this weekend.
Aatrox is insane. You know who I've liked on a lot?
That alone makes her good.
What I've liked on a lot is with Hecarim jungle.
Hecarim sounds like another good one.
Because, mid game when you want the support to maybe start roaming with the jungler a little more, you go on the Hecarim, speed it up even a little more.
Just bum rush a lane and boom.
Yeah, I'm of the mind where you still take flash on Hecarim because I don't
playing League of Legends, that one.
Yeah, and then combining. See, here's you get the Yummi ult on top of the Hecarim ult. You get the Yummi ult to go around them and knock them back.
It's such an insta kill combo.
It is. It's crazy. I think it's very good.
It just. On top of the healing he gets from
Tony is
Conqueror.
surprised I don't have freckles. I do, just not many on my face. There's a lot on my arms.
Don't talk about chat. That was like 20 minutes ago.
That's fair.
So, that definitely sounds like a good combo, and I'm wondering how relevant Hecarim's going to be, because he wasn't that relevant at MSI, and he was still good on that patch. But who knows? It's hard to fully predict the meta most of the time, because they'll do some weird things. I can guarantee Aatrox is in there. Guaranteed.
I think that's true. I think it's weird. Jungling in solo queue is so much different than jungling in competitive, right? Like, you'll be.
They're picking Sejuani still.
What?
They're picking Sejuani still in pro play.
Yeah, Sejuani's actually really good last patch, but in my opinion. But I think that Sejuani is just because the reason Sejuani sucks in solo queue. I think she's like for most of the time I've played her had like a silver or bronze on like certain websites.
Yeah, the two.
Yeah, on analytics. And I think that's largely because a lot like Varus, she's crazy team dependent. Oh, right now she's diamond tier there. She's actually pretty good right now. But a lot of times, Sejuani, if she's not like busted, is really relying on your team to follow up. Like you're never gonna like solo carry a game on Sejuani the way you will on like Evelyn, Graves, Hecarim, Jarvan. Yeah, but you don't need that solo carry in pro play, so you get a little different picks. I do think Hecarim, if they want to put a tank in the top lane, which I don't know why they would, there aren't that many busted tanks right now. If you want a tank in the top lane, or you want a more supporty mid, but you don't want to sacrifice a carry, picking up that Hecarim could be very useful.
It's kind of evolved into a discussion of what's going to happen at LCS, but we don't really know. It's hard to...
But it's because we're theory crafting what Yummi would be on, and if we don't see Hecarims, then if we think Hecarim Yummi is a busted combo and we're not seeing Hecarims, then we might not be seeing Yummis.
I'm still wondering, because people are going to think if you stack Yummi on top of a hyper carry, it's going to make the hyper carry better. But hyper carries tend to be really bad in lane. That's the problem.
They're terrible in lane.
So,
and also, I think that a lot of hyper carries require peel in a really specific way. Like, if you're a 12 kill Jinx and you're against like a 1 kill fucking 80 carry, like, yeah, you'll probably win the duel, but like you still have to like position really well, and like you sometimes need peel, because like I know from experience that a high kill AD hyper carry with like 2 items can actually lose a duel to like a 2 kill half an item like Zed or Rengar, right? It doesn't matter how far ahead you are. If you can't kite them properly, you're gonna die. Right, so you need to be able to do that, and you need to peel in a team fight if they're just hard focusing you. Yummi doesn't offer that much. I mean, she's her R, but it's not that much peel.
So yeah, I only want to see Yumi just so I can see what people are doing on her. Hey, and the pro view looks like it'll actually be really good for Yumi because you get to pay the fuck attention to what Yumi's doing. Because Yumi's gonna pop out of somebody and die if she does it wrong, so learning how to do that properly will probably be a really good thing for people. By the way, anyone trying to try Yumi in solo queue, please don't do it unless you're duoed. For the love of God. Please don't do it unless you're duoed with your AD carry. Okay, so I think that's good for the Yumi talk.
You ready to take us the fuck home? Bring us on home there.
I think that's great for our week 0 here on the Legendary League of Legends podcast. You can catch us for this split. You can catch us Mondays at 7 p.m. That may or may not change. Check my Twitter in the description for if it does.
We're working it out. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
We're gonna see what everything happens. We should be pretty good for this next week, hopefully.
Yeah, next week for sure.
I think that's it. Check the VODs on my YouTube channel. Check twitch.tv/NizzyTV11 to watch it live. Like the time I said before. Have a great day.
Have a great night.